Hi, everyone. John Connelly, president of the Twin Cities North Chamber of Commerce. And this is Chamber Check-In, your source for virtual networking, great local solutions, and content. Hey, we're glad you joined us today on Chamber Check-In. A shout out to 9 North that produces our program. We appreciate their partnership. And to find out about events and all things chamber related and membership related, go to twincitiesnorth.org. That's twincitiesnorth.org. And there you'll find all sorts of ways to connect with local businesses and find out local events in this area. Speaking of, let's bring the first of our 2 guests out here on Chamber Check-In, and it is Tony Arvidson from Lancer Catering. Tony, welcome to Chamber Check-In. First of all, for those that don't know about Lancer Catering, tell us about it.
Yeah, thank you, John. Again, Tony Arvidson. I'm the Vice President for Lancer Hospitality. We have a lot of different names out there: Lancer Hospitality, Lancer Dining Services, Lancer Catering. I have been with the organization for over 28 years. One of the last Mohegans or dinosaurs back in the days, and it's great to be here.
Awesome. Yeah. Hey, for those that don't know, Lancer is in a lot of locations here, including, close by there at Como. Tell us about some of those prominent locations you have in the Twin Cities.
Yeah, so we have a little over sites with Lancer Hospitality. And just to let everybody know that Earlier North America is our parent company. And we have over 1,200 locations in the U.S. Through Earlier North America. Lancer Hospitality, we run and operate cultural attractions, so we get the fun part of the jobs. We encompass managing zoos, museums, golf courses, various parks within the Twin Cities. Some of them include like Como Zoo, Como Town Amusement Park. We operate City House, which is downtown St. Paul. The Dock and Paddle location, which is Como Zoo's Promenade, and a few golf courses like Keller Golf Course and Braemar.
Oh, yeah.
Those are some of our accounts.
That's right. I know. Yeah, you are in some great locations. And beyond that, your scale, because you have that scale, you're able to do all these private events too as well. Tell us about just a couple of the past private events that everyone would know about.
Well, some of the events that we do at the zoos, our main source client is wedding business. We traditionally operate a little over 1,000 weddings at all of our locations on a yearly basis, which is a very prideful thing to have and something that we take very serious. We do a lot of corporate business as well. But the main source that we typically book are a lot of weddings and a lot of golf outings in the Twin Cities.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Hey, speaking of weddings and some of these catering functions, share with us the latest trends in the industry, because you guys are always trying to stay up on latest food trends, beverage trends. Share with us some of the what you're seeing in the marketplace here right now.
Yeah, some of the things that we've pivoted and changed in our approach is really changing the menu quite often. You get a client that wants a little bit more of a personalization these days. Some of the trends that we see are maybe less quantity numbers of people that attend events due to budgeting, but more personalization. So it's what can you bring to the table that is just unique and different and something that they can't get it elsewhere. And that's been a huge, I would say, our biggest news in 2025 is that we've customized different personalizations to the unique audiences. That keeps us ahead of the trends.
Nice. And as far as what are people drinking? What are you seeing as far as consumption at some of these events that you're hosting?
Yes, well, there's all sorts of concoctions. It's not just the normal rail drinks these days. And so typically, the trend has really been more mocktails, encompassing people that want a non-alcoholic beverage or would like a specialty drink with fresh berries in it, or a smoking like a unique smoking drink that in front of your eyes is just fun to glaze at. And so At a lot of our different places, we do small batches, but it's a very unique and different experience these days. It's just not a Coors Light and rail drink these days.
I get it. Yeah, that may,
And
well,
we
that,
do also do a
yeah.
lot of craft beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Absolutely. Local craft beer is absolutely featured at a lot of these things. Hey, how do people get in touch with Lancer, where you guys are at, if they wanted to, have Lancer cater an event for them?
Yeah, the easiest way is to go to the website, and it's lancerhospitality.com. And we list our local catering locations within that website. And once you click on the link, it can bring you to, our locations like Phoenix Zoo or Northwest Trek in Eatonville, Washington, or our local Minnesota sites like Como Zoo and Dock and Paddle and other places.
Wonderful. Hey, Tony, we have about 30 seconds left in your segment here on Chamber Check-In. Share with us what you'd like to share with everyone about your last thoughts here.
Well, last thoughts in the catering world. It's really about showcasing and personalizing people's experiences. And so I leave with that message that it's about that wow factor. What can you bring to the table, and also stay current in these days with catering. So the wow in food, when you can do that, and your customers and your business grows, that's the best of both worlds. So personalization.
Nice. Hey, Tony Arvidson of Lancer Hospitality, thanks so much for joining us and sharing all this experience and latest trends in food and catering that Lancer's doing out there in the marketplace, and where you can find Lancer Catering. Next up, everyone on Chamber Check-In, we have a guest that we like to bring in about every 18 months or so, and that is Matt Johnson from the city of Roseville. Matt, welcome to Chamber Check-In. And you have a couple of big newsy things to share with folks. First of all, tell us about the latest edition there at the Oval.
Yeah, thank you, John, for having me. Always excited to come on and talk about our Parks and Recreation system here in the city of Roseville. What you're referencing at the Oval is we were able to just install a new scoreboard at the John Rose, Minnesota Oval. It is a high-definition scoreboard, allows us to have events ranging from international level speed skating events to world-class bandy tournaments, all the way to local roll-in movies, which are outdoor movies that we host at the Oval. This project was funded through a combination of city funds, the Friends of the Oval Foundation, which is a 501c3 that exists to support the Oval, and the Midway Speed Skating Club. So it's a great example of kind of what takes a village to make the Oval go. We've got a couple of other exciting things in the Parks and Recreation system. We opened our 33rd park in Roseville called Sunset Park just last fall. And that created a scenario where now 95% of Roseville residents are within walking distance of a park. And that's something that we're very, very proud of. And obviously for business owners, that's a huge asset as you look at your staff being able to live healthy, full existence, even getting out on breaks. So, and then the other really exciting thing I want to highlight is our new playground at Lexington Park. So we were able to install a brand new, more inclusive play space at Lexington Park, which is on County Road B and Lexington. And that was largely done through a combination of city funds, but also support from the Friends of Roseville Parks Friends of Roseville Park organization that donated a significant amount of funding to provide that fantastic play experience. And it's been a huge hit with the community.
Gosh, lots of things, investment there in your Park and Recs department, Matt. Great job partnering with all of these groups. Speaking of the Friends, they have an event coming up a week from today, right? Share with us the latest news on that.
Yeah, it's we have our annual, the Friends of Roseville Parks annually puts on an event called Tapped and Uncorked, and it has become one of our bigger events of the year. Typically anywhere from 500 to 1,000 people attend. It's at the John Rose, Minnesota Oval. There's beer, wine, and a variety of beverage tasting. Over 24 beverage vendors will be in attendance. Free and Easy band, and as a music fanatic myself, I'm always looking to see who that band is.
Oh, yeah.
And Free and Easy is fantastic. Take my word for it, you will have a great time if you go see Free and Easy. They'll play something you like no matter what your taste is. They also have a human foosball game, which as the night goes on gets busier and busier. If you ever wanted to feel like you are on the foosball table, it's a great opportunity to do that. Cornhole, adult Jenga, 5 food trucks, and then new this year, they're also doing a gift card raffle. The entirety of the event is built to raise funds for Friends of Roseville Parks, which ultimately goes back into our Parks and Recreation department and allows funding for things like the new playground at Lexington Park. They're a vital partner, and you get to come out, have a great time, have a few beverages, enjoy community, and then we get the financial benefit of it. So it's a great partnership, and also just really one of my favorite events of the year. Right now, the weather looks great, so I'd encourage folks to visit tappedanduncorked.com to look at tickets.
Awesome. And everyone, just to emphasize this, I've been to this event several times before. Great event. Like Matt referenced, entertainment, there's food, there's all sorts of beverage sampling. So it's a really great event. And go out and see your friends of the Park and Rec. And it's for a cause, too, as well, which is all good, too, as well. Hey, cycling back to the Oval, when does the Oval open for skating, Matt? What's the calendar?
We have a tentative date of the second week of November. The last couple of years, we've been fighting warm weather, so we emphasize the tentative part of it. But as a fully refrigerated system, we are typically able to be one of the earliest facilities open in the state. So if we're not open that first week, which looking at my calendar here would be November 7th, it would certainly be within a few days after that. And it will be those fantastic fall days when it's 40 degrees and you can be out there skating in a loose sweatshirt. Those are some of the places where memories are made. So we're excited to have it open each year. We have about 100,000 users that utilize that facility just during the ice season, and I'm sure we'll have another great big season coming up this year.
Absolutely. And how do folks find out about all the parks and the skating and about the Oval? Tell us the website.
Yeah, it's just cityofroseville.com/parks. And as you mentioned, we have really an eclectic mix of recreational opportunities ranging from world-class parks to the Roseville Skating Center, to the Cedar Home Golf Course and Community Building, and even the Harriet Alexander Nature Center. No matter what your interest is, there's something for everyone here in Roseville, whether you're a resident or a visitor. Visit us at cityofroseville.com/parks, and I promise you'll find something you want to do.
And you will, indeed, as I have, too. Hey, Matt, about 30 seconds left in your segment. Share with us your last thoughts.
Yeah, my last thoughts are to encourage people, particularly as we get in this fall weather, to get out and enjoy it. Visit your parks, visit your recreational spaces. There's all sorts of new medical information coming out on the health benefits of being out and connected to nature, whether it's a 10-minute walk or a 2-hour soccer game. Get out, enjoy your parks, enjoy your open spaces. They belong to the public, and get out and enjoy those benefits, because it's Minnesota. The snow will be here before we know it. So get out and enjoy it. And if there's a way we can help you do it, reach out. We'd love to do that.
I like the positive news. Matt Johnson of Roseville Park and Recs, thanks so much for joining us on Chamber Check-In. And Tony Arvidson of Lancer Hospitality, sharing with us all sorts of news about Lancer Hospitality and opportunities that they have, and some of the trends in the food industry, too, as well. And now, everyone, the Twin Cities North Chamber's mission and vision is to promote business, develop leaders, and connect communities. And we are so glad you connected with us today. A shout out to 9 North that produces Chamber Check-In. We appreciate their partnership. And for all things chamber related, event related, and ways to find out resources and businesses like Lancer Catering and the St. Paul Park and Recs Department, go to twincitiesnorth.org, twincitiesnorth.org. And there you'll find all sorts of businesses and stakeholders that can provide information on enhancing the experience here in visiting in our footprint like Roseville. And now, everyone, have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.